You're in for it. Don't try that again, Buster. Don't try that again, Buster. Don't try that again, Buster.
So much for you, lowlife.
Gold. I think I'll take your weapon for safekeeping.
Nothing to be had there. Nothing there to plunder. Nothing to be had there. Hey, you! Everything all right?
Ah, an unfamiliar wanderer. I am very busy, so what do you want?
What are you doing here?
Well, the things a woodcutter and hunter usually do.
What interesting things are there to see here?
Interesting is well put. If you go deeper into the woods here, you'll run into some very evil fellows. They're about 10 feet tall, hairy, and in a really bad mood. So don't go there if you're not strong enough for them.
Can you teach me something about hunting?
Sure, but first get me something decent to eat. I'm dying of hunger out here. I want a bottle of milk, a loaf of bread, and a fat ham. Then I'll teach you what you want.
Here's the food you wanted.
Fantastic. And now,
Teach me how to hunt.
what do you want to learn? The mandibles of a minecrawler or field raider have to be removed with a very strong metal lever. They are lodged very deeply in the animal's skull.
Teach me how to hunt.
What do you want to learn?
Nothing there. Hey! Teach me how to...
When it comes to one-hander, if you need... Come back when... You've become... Put down that weapon. See? That wasn't so hard.
Nobody will learn anything from me. Do you really believe that?
Been there, done that.
Where did you pick that up?
I couldn't get away with that.
Hey!
All right, you win. What do you want?
Nobody will learn anything from me.
I used to say that myself.
That was obvious.
Nothing to plunder. You seem to have bitten off more than you can chew.
I'll get even with you. You can count on it.
I'm staying out of it.
Did anything else of interest happen?
Not that I know of. Nobody tells me anything.
Nothing you can do about it.
When will I finally get my rent?
That's no secret.
Forget it. I'm not paying anymore.
Well, I'll teach you, you miserable cheat.
That doesn't surprise me. I never knew that.
Staying out of it. Not bad.
When will I finally get my rent?
Here's your 50 gold coins.
Well, it's about time. Where do you hang around all day?
You don't want to know.
Well, it's none of my business anyway.
That's really not my problem.
How's it going with your tavern?
Times have been better, you know? People's purses aren't as open as they used to be.
Better.
Same old thing all over.
Show me.
Of course, sir.
I never knew that.
I'm staying out of it.
I agree with you completely.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
That's been known a long time.
Hey. About those stone tablets. I've got one here.
Thank you. That's enough. Now I could keep my promise to the water mage in town and then go home at last. I'll pay you for them, of course. I'm going home now. Come with me if you like. Maybe I can sell you a few things that might interest you when we get there.
Wait a minute. Show me your wares.
I can't sell you anything. All my stuff lies over there, under the bridge, lad. I can only sell you something once.
Show me how I can hit harder.
Right. Pay attention. There's a simple trick. When you hit, you don't take strength from your arm, but from your entire body. Turn your hip, bring your shoulder to the front, and stretch out your arm at the same time. If you hit right, you'll notice the difference.
Show me how I can hit harder.
If you want to learn more, you'll need to train hard.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself. But that's terrible.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself. That's an open secret.
That's gonna get even worse.
Ah, there you are again.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Show me your wares.
Someone's got to do the
That's
work.
not what my husband thinks. That's what I've always said.
Now that's typical, isn't it? Go away, don't tell me
If I
that.
hadn't seen it with my own eyes. These are bad times.
He'd better shut
If
up.
I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Who says things like that?
Everybody
You're doing
knows
business with pirates?
What? Who told you that?
I talked to one of them. He seems to be waiting for you in his bay.
Don't tell me.
What can you do? These are hard times. Everybody has to look after his own.
Someone's gotta do the work.
That's what I've always said.
You will bear the consequences for this.
Hey, listen, I'll tell you all that I know, and in return, you won't rat on me, okay?
To himself. Don't tell this to him.
Simply talks.
What do you know about the pirates?
They live in a remote part of the island of Corinthus. It can only be reached with a cog or some other ship, as far as I know. The citizens of Corinthus fear them, quite rightly so, for they're nothing but a bunch of nasty cutthroats. Still, if you ask me, they're nowhere near as bad as the bandits.
What is it you're trading?
I mostly supply them with food. And for that, they give me the finest rum that's to be had in Corinthus.
If I hadn't seen it,
These are bad times.
I could take care of this deal for
How
you.
interesting.
That would be great. I cannot leave Corinthus at the moment. Here, take this package and tell Skip not to be so stingy with the rum this time. It should be at least 3 bottles.
That was all I wanted to know.
I don't believe that.
you don't
Show me your
say.
wares.
People like you will get nothing from me.
That's
Why?
First you stir up the farmers, and then you act like nothing happened.
Keep anything
Now
to
beat it.
yourself.
You're driving away my customers.
Don't tell me
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. He simply talks to
Now that's typical, isn't it?
Couldn't we do business together after all?
Listen, if you bring me 10 hams and 10 bottles of wine, then I'll deal with you again.
I'll see what I can do.
Anything to himself.
I've got your wares.
Show me. We already agreed on 10 hams. Come back when you have enough. And what about the 10 bottles of wine? Did you forget
That's not
them?
what my husband thinks.
Really, how interesting. And he works all day too.
I'm Zurus, master of potions. Do you need an essence of healing or a magic elixir? Then you've come to the right place.
What my
That's
husband
an open
thinks.
secret. Really? How
Show me your wares.
I just received some new potions. My guest,
That's not what my
Master
husband
Darren, the fire magician, brought them along from the monastery.
Everybody knows by now. Don't tell this to anyone.
That's not what I heard. That's not what my husband thinks.
Go away, don't tell me that. That's not what my
And
husband
it's gonna get
thinks.
even worse. I won't tell her a thing.
Who says things like that? Go away, don't tell me that.
Go away. Don't tell me that.
Who says things like that?
Who says things like that?
These are bad times.
Really? How interesting.
And he works all day too.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
You don't say.
Show me your wares.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
But that's terrible.
Don't tell this to anyone.
I took care of the bandits.
Really? Anyone could say that. Do you have proof?
Should I go back and cut off their heads?
No. I don't think that will be necessary. I believe you. You have done the merchants and the city a great service. Here is the money you were promised.
These are bad times.
Show me your wares.
He can't keep anything to himself.
He can't keep anything to himself.
That's not what